What's up? Okay, thank you for clicking onto this video. This will be about Taurus. Okay, if you're not 18 and older, please click off because I will be smoking and I will be drinking this little drinky drink that I got. This is, I'm not going to tell you. I don't want nobody taking my connect. But let's jump right into this reading with some oracle decks. We're going to get into tarot, but we're not doing tarot first. So spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, I want you to connect me and the collective together to get this Taurus collective reading. Look, earth sign. Taurus is in the building. So let's just jump right into this. Because I just sighed and I just don't feel like this is going to be some good energy. We can either talk about how good of a Taurus is, how this Taurus is a karmic, or Taurus, we're going to talk about people in your life. Because there's cross watchers that watches my stuff. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all share this video so other people can watch it. Especially if you feel like it resonates. Okay, let's see what we got for Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? So there's somebody depressed. They're pregnant. Or they're depressed about a pregnancy. Let's see, are they depressed about a pregnancy or are they depressed in a pregnancy? Which one is it? Are they depressed in a pregnancy? Okay, somebody's depressed about a pregnancy. They're depressed that they could have lost this baby, is what I'm getting. And it's stopping them from exploring, looking for fun with other people or exploring different relationships with other people. It's stopping them from opening their heart and branching out and reaching out to other people. I'm hearing online dating. This person, you should try to. I'm hearing you controlled your anger about it. At first you was angry, crying. I'm seeing you on the couch hugging the pillow, praying about it, crying about it. At first you was angry about it, but then out of that and it went to depression. But Spirit is going to bring things to light about this pregnancy. What do we need to know about this pregnancy? The person they got pregnant by, you and the person that you got pregnant by wants to tell you that y'all are inseparable, but you party too much. You could have been drinking, smoking while you was pregnant, going to parties, giving Krishan rock energy and Blueface. Y'all know they always back and forth, so that gives inseparable energy, but they're toxic. But they're inseparable. No one can come between them. Not even Jaden. But they always party. There was a rumor going around, pictures going around that Krishan was drinking. There's rumors that her baby can't walk, can't talk. But in this situation, it's about a miscarriage. Or it could be about Krishan. We never know. Yeah, you was pregnant, but your old desires for smoking and drinking did not die. You had an urge to keep smoking and keep partying. It's like when you got pregnant, this was a spiritual awakening. A spiritual awakening. Or after you had this miscarriage, you had a spiritual awakening. I feel like also this relationship that you have with this person is going to awaken you spiritually. This person is chasing you, or you could be the chaser. Tell me about this energy. Okay, so it's telling me that this is not your destiny with this person. You're going to need to be saved from this person because something is hidden. They're watching you and they are karmic. There's some type of person that deals with dark magic, or they could deal with the enemy. They could deal with the enemy. And they know you're against the darkness. You have a victory over your shadow. Something dark could have happened surrounding your baby daddy, telling you that this person is dark. I'm really getting like y'all could have had a conversation about God or the Bible, and they could have told you that they halfway believe in it or something, and it just gave you a feeling that they was dark. Let me light this blunt up so we can get into the message. But this baby dad and this child is a key player in your life. You can have a lot of like karmic memories about this person, and it's really surrounding this pregnancy. You remember the day you lost this baby. You remember the day you met this person. You remember the day everything turned around. And it got you feeling like shit. What do we have for Taurus? I'm hearing you're hopeful for another pregnancy, and you could be pregnant now, and you're hoping for a positive, not a positive pregnancy test. If you're not pregnant, you're hopeful for a positive pregnancy test. And if you are pregnant, you are hopeful for a healthy pregnancy. This pregnancy will produce a angel, a real life earth angel, a rainbow child is what I was getting. And this child will be special. Yeah, you need to realize that this person ain't shit. This person, and you're going to be moving on to someone else. This person kept secrets from you. Yeah, because look, we got hidden. They kept something hidden from you. They could have kept another family hidden from you. They could have kept another person from you. They could have kept that they had another family from you. And you could have been stressed out because they could have been going back and forth from you and another person, and you didn't know what they was doing. You didn't know what they was doing, and it stressed you out. You was getting less and less attention in text messages. If you're trying to get pregnant, you need to take steps with intention. You need to have more unprotected sex, because I feel like someone's like having sex, but they're having sex with a rubber because they don't want to go through another miscarriage. It says thorns guard the heart. So someone's heart is guarded. They're not letting people in. And if you want to have a child, you need to let people in and forget about your past. It says not in a rush to commit. Someone could be worried about their not being stable. I feel like when you was with your first person you had a baby by or a miscarriage by, you was stable. But now that y'all broken up, they could have took everything, or you could have went back to the life that you was living at first, and it didn't look like the life that you was living with this person. So let me get some of these cards. So yeah, he a dog. What do we have for Taurus? I feel like, oh my God, what is that? Oh, these cards. Hold on. Okay, so while you was pregnant, someone could have been in your business, like in your business, like all up in the pot. Like they was like asking you questions about your baby daddy. I felt like you laid low your whole pregnancy for the ones that had a baby. Or something about someone wants to hide their pregnancy. They just want to lay low until they have the baby. It don't supposed to be no children on this channel 18 and up. But it says you need to wait until you're an adult to get pregnant. So let me turn this air conditioner on. So you need to check in with your children. They could be having sex, or one of your children could be pregnant and they could be going through a miscarriage because they didn't wait until they was old enough to have this baby. They could be suffering from a miscarriage. They was trying to lay low about this pregnancy, and it could have stressed them out that they couldn't be open about this pregnancy, and it could have caused them to have a miscarriage because they were so concerned about what their parent was going to say. Someone feels stuck with the child. and they feel like they got too comfortable with their baby dad, and they let their baby dad get them pregnant. They just feel, or someone feels uncomfortable with the child. They just feel like they're not old enough. They want to wait until they're an adult. But it's only because their ex caused them pain and they wish that they could do it over. So I don't feel like this is a bad mother or a bad father. They just wish that the baby was born at a better time or had a better situation surrounding them, surrounding the child. They just, they just thinking to themselves. You could have had a baby by a Scorpio man. This Scorpio man is going to have to pay child support. What do we have for Taurus? There's an Aries, Taurus, that you feel like has divine authority over you. This could be someone you're in a relationship with. You could feel like they have divine authority over you. You feel like this is spiritual. You're spiritual, so you feel like it's a spiritual reason why this Aries has authority over you. And you feel like it feels divine, but they're really a dog. And they're going to break your heart. Yeah, like I said, you're spiritual, you're earth angel. And I feel like you go through this a lot. And it's a lesson. Spirit is trying to teach you something. And you could have been going through this for years. I feel like you might go through this for a long time until you find the right person. Because when you find the right person, you're going to be with that person for the rest of your life or for a long time. And if y'all break up, it's going to get better. It's just going to get better. I feel like Taurus, your next relationship is going to be good. And that relationship, if it don't last, it's just to show you how good it can get. And then your next relationship after that good relationship is going to get better. And then it's going to get greater. And then you're going to get married and have your kid. If you had a miscarriage, you're going to get married and you're going to settle down. And you're going to give your person divine authority over you. You're going to submit. You're going to be mature. I feel like if this is the person that's not of age yet, you're going to have a baby and get married and have a good family and a good relationship when you're an adult. It say hell yeah. So Spirit is agreeing with this. And you're definitely an earth angel with a broken heart. And I'm sorry to say that, but that's how some of y'all is. That's 444. Definitely an earth angel. This is for you. The path you're taking is for you. Spirit wants you to be nice. No matter what nobody says, no matter what nobody does at work, especially at work, and with karmic family members, karmic mothers, karmic fathers. In the Bible, it says, thou shalt not basically disrespect your mother or your father, or that's a sin. Just be nice. Just be nice. And use your intuition. You have to know that God is the controller of everything, and there's an enemy. So, I feel like the reason God is saying to respect your elders and your mother and your father, your grandmother, your grandfather, is because the bad energy they put out, that's not really them. It's the devil trying to make them go against you. So no matter what they do, always be nice to them, because it's the devil projecting onto them. No matter what your mother does, she gave you life. Your father gave you life. I don't care if your father's 40 and he's dealing with a 20-year-old, 21-year-old. Respect your father. Forgive him for his sins. Ops. Forgive your ops. You know, you don't have to fuck with them, but forgive them. And always use your intuition. So, someone is very advanced in their career. Someone is very advanced in their career. Spirit wants to know, do you care about this? And I'm looking at this card. Hell yeah. Spirit wants you to apologize to somebody. Be nice to somebody, because they mad as fuck at you. They mad as fuck at you about whatever you did, whatever you said. They want you to apologize. Just do it. This could be your mother. You're spoiled by the divine. So you can have a police officer in your family or something. They're wearing a mask. There's a police officer that is helping. They could be in your family. They could be your parole officer, your probation officer, a judge. They're going to help you in some type of way. They're wearing a mask. You think they're this type of police officer that's not going to give you a chance, or if you go to court and you're putting this person on child support, like we said, somebody's going to have to pay child support. The judge is going to be wearing a mask. You're going to win look, Taurus. You're going to win that court case. It's going to go down. It's going to go down in the courtroom. The truth going to come out. Receipts going to come out. Proof. Somebody could be in their 30s. What do we have to end this deck? This person that's in their 30s or Taurus, you could be in your 30s, but it's coming up as a Leo woman that's around you. They're about to have a new beginning, and I do like love readings. So it's like someone that's around you that's a Leo could be getting married, or they could be popping up with a baby. Or Taurus men, if you're a Taurus man, you're going to be having a new beginning with a Leo woman. It's a mad ass bitch though. They mad about it. Someone's curious about your connection with this Leo, and they gonna make it their business to get in between what y'all got. So if someone come to you and they start asking you questions about your person, your man, your woman, this Leo, it could be a man or a woman, but if it's a Leo woman that they're talking about, and you get defensive as fuck, like you get defensive, that's the person we're talking about. So let's wrap this up and move on to the next thing. Y'all, I went to Dollar Tree and got these cute little baskets for my cards. I got them in different colors: rose gold, yellow. It saved me so much space. Okay. What do we have for Taurus? So, someone's trying to get their Taurus girlfriend back, but you're over them. But they gonna text you and be like, I miss you. They're gonna text you trying to get you back. You're completely over them. You fuck around and block their ass before. If you block this person before, if it's them three little dots and you block them before they send a message, their message was going to be, I miss you. This person afraid they gonna lose you. You could be going on a romantic getaway with an Aquarius. You could be getting on a yacht, a boat, one of them cruises where you spend a night. You could be in a relationship with a basketball player, and this person could be a Cancer. Or I'm seeing like a Cancer father playing basketball with their son in the backyard or inside, or it's a daughter. A basketball player. This doesn't have to be a Cancer at this point, but a basketball player that has a daughter that plays basketball is giving Kobe Bryant. Y'all, my head itch. I'm sorry, that was I wasn't supposed to say that. So if this daughter that's playing basketball with this father figure, if they're not a Cancer, they could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, a Scorpio, or a Taurus. Taurus, there's someone that's going to see you for who you really are. And they're going to give you forgiveness. They're going to forgive you for some type of situation. When they understand clearly. So there could have been some type of disagreement with you and your friend. They're going to see you for who you really are. Like, they're going to realize, oh, this person isn't what I thought they was. And they're going to forgive you for whatever you did, whatever you said. When they understand the situation clearly. Or maybe you just have to explain yourself again to get them to understand clearly. Because obviously they don't. So Taurus, you could be scared of love and you're hiding it. Or this is someone scared of love and they're hiding it from you. Yeah, this is someone that's scared of love and they're hiding it from you, but they love you. It says, I still love you. Someone's trying to help you. You need to stick to whatever you're doing. This person that loves you and still loves you, they never got to tell you that they love you. It says, you belong to me and only me. Last but not least, it says yes. So you could be getting in a relationship with this person. Y'all could have finally talked about y'all feelings with each other. And they told you, like, I never got to tell you, like, I love you. I want to be with you. I see myself marrying you. Someone could ask, will you marry me? And you said yes. So, thank you for watching. If you like this reading, we're going to leave that for next reading. If you like this reading, give a like, comment, subscribe, turn that post notification bell on, comment your zodiac sign. Make sure you share this reading with other people. And make sure you, like, comment, subscribe. Deuces.